Open sky. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. And just period. It's been a while since I've actually done anything. I did a stream a few weeks back that was kind of a mess, honestly. It's not on YouTube. It was that just messed up. That's okay. You didn't really miss much. I didn't do anything important. But what is important is we are back with Final Fantasy XIV because Hildibrand's back, baby. And we, of course, are going to be there for all the sweet investigativenesses. Hold on, I got this cord like getting all up in my business. My businesses. Okay. Right. So it said Nashu was at 14.5. Oh, here she is. The case of the displaced inspector. We'll just walk there. That way we can chat. I would like to get back to doing recording stuff. Just starting with this. Of course, these are going to be few and far between because they're only once every... The Hildibrand updates are once every few months. But I would like to start Doom Eternal. I started a little bit on my own. And then I was like, yeah, maybe I should record this. I mean, I've played it before, but I haven't played the PS5 version yet. And we've still got I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. There is plenty to do. Nashu Makaraka, the case of the displaced inspector. Looking rather lost herself, Nashu Makaraka has come west in search of the missing inspector. Why, hello there, Ezzy! Cor, how serendipitous that we should cross paths in this far-flung nation. Have you come all this way to lend me a hand? 'Cause let me tell you, I could use the help. Oh, I should also point out, I got distracted. Oh, hold on, let's finish this. You see, I've been doing my absolute darndest to track down the inspector ever since Master Poo-Poo's starship whizzed him off to God's only know where. My best lead turned out to be the Thavnarian Truth. Eyewitness accounts in the latest issue described a shiny craft headed west across the ocean, so I packed a few things and headed as far west as I was able. This is where I ended up. I made a few inquiries since my arrival, but I've mostly been acclimatizing. That's not the word. Acclimatizing myself. That's not a real word. To the native cuisine. Very important step, that. Anyway, seeing as fate has sent you to assist me, I suppose it's time I continued questioning the locals on the matter of unidentified flying gentlemen. Here, this should help aid in our investigation. It's an illustration of the starship, clipped from Dorian's publication. Having this on hand should make it much easier to explain what we're looking for. I'll ask around the markets hereabouts. As for you, well, I've yet to venture beyond the food stalls, so practically anywhere else but here. If you learned anything useful, come and find me around this spot. I'll be stuffing my, ears with delicious, intelligence. It's the Land Guard's duty to remain vigilant for threats and unusual developments that may warrant their intervention. It may be prudent to visit Bright Bloom Post and question the soldiers. What does she have to say now? You should show the picture to the city guards and ask if they sighted anything similar. I'll concentrate my efforts on the stall keepers and their delicious offerings of information. So this is Dawn Trail, and you have to be post-game in order to even do this. So I think it goes without saying that there are probably going to be story spoilers for Dawn Trail. I'm just putting that out there. I know this is going to bring us to Solution 9. They showed that in the preview screenshot, where Hildibrand's dressed all noir. Aw, dog, my UI's a mess. I just realized. It was like this with my sister, when I brought my system over to my sister's. I guess it's because the capture card is treated as a different resolution? Because yeah, it's all spaced out on my TV properly. Can I change the resolution of this? Input 1920 by 1080, output 1280 by 720. Oh, nope, that opens something else entirely. HDMI color range expand. Ooh, that changed. Oop, sorry. That changed something. That made everything darker. Dude, that blows. I mean, it's not really gonna slow me down. But, it is probably gonna bother some people. I am not fixing it because then it's gonna mess up my UI when I'm actually playing on my own. Oh wait, hold on. You can do... Wait. Yeah, you can do subsets. Okay, so I'm not gonna mess with that now. After I'm done recording this, I'm going to make a HUD set for this setup. That way I can switch over whenever I'm recording and it's not going to be all messed up, and then I can just swap back when I'm playing on my own. Because when I was playing this before, it was on PC. But with Dawn Trail and the big graphics update, I went back to console, because it was just simpler. Yes, is there something I can help you with? Yeah, you see, I'm looking for a... Actually, I have seen a vessel like that. It was some time before Zoralja's flying ships appeared. I watched it limp northward to the skies above Turiolo, wobbling about like it might crash to the ground at any moment. Searching for a strange ship, you say? Uh-huh. Yes, I saw a flying disc just like this during a patrol in Shalawani. Ugh. I cannot say any of these places. It was slowly drifting towards the ground and seemed to come down somewhere in Yasilani. If you're determined to find it, then that's where you should try next. What were they calling the place that's covered by that dome now? The Heritage Found? So Hildibrand was in the area when the dome went up. Wait, how do I... Where is she? I'll just go to the Atrium Plaza. Boom, 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 boom. That is some stinky good trombone. Stinky in a good way. My forays into the stalls bore no fruit at all. None starship-shaped anyway. How was your harvest then? Yeah. Things are kind of a mess here. Those are some solid leads. Nice work, Ezzy. So by the sounds of things, the ship was malfunctioning and eventually came down somewhere to the north of here. With any luck, this hostage found you mentioned will be the place we find the inspector. I think you mean heritage found. I doubt it will be so simple, and certainly not without incident, knowing how matters involving the inspector tend to go. Well, with you as my escort, I'm sure we'll arrive at the right spot eventually, and none the worse for wear. Shall we head off? Fine. Let's do it to it. Oh god, that guy's here? Of course he's here. And he's not being arrested? Or maybe he was going to be arrested. Oh, we're already... Okay. Welcome to Heritage Found. The air's all crackly and zappy. This is where the starship supposedly came down, so let's start our search for the inspector. Standard investigative procedure dictates that we question the residents for possible gentleman sightings. Off we go! Alright, they've got the new mount. We've been doing company night on Saturdays now, and we have been mostly aiming down savage raids and extreme trials. We did Omega Savage, the AlphaScape 4, for the mount stuff. And lately we've been working on Hades. Which is why I have 62 Hades totems, but no mount. Ah! This man could be a potential witness. No, that's a rabbit. This is a small settlement and all its inhabitants are known to me. If a man of such distinctive appearance and demeanor were among us, I'm sure I would have noticed. If he were what? I don't have that Amugu sound anymore. Ooh. Perhaps he's wandering around somewhere inside Solution 9? They have so many more people, he could easily go unnoticed in the crowds. You were there as Queen Sphne's guest, as I recall. If your companion wishes to enter the city as well, then I suggest you make arrangements with the sentry at the tower entrance. Ooh, Solution 9! That sounds promising. Thank you for the tip. Go, Bear Mount. Yeah, those company nights are also a good way to grind my achievements for the tank mounts. Because I tend to tank. I also can't fly in any of the Dawn Trail areas except, what's it, Kozumauka? Wherever the Pelu Pelu Society stuff is. That's the only place I can fly. It's just a thing I haven't gotten around to because I don't go running around. I keep doing duties to level up to finish the role quest. Visitor detected. Verifying access rights. Unlimited Everkeep access confirmed. That's right, I can go everywhere, baby. Scanning unregistered visitor. Warning, warning, explosive device detected. Entry denied. Uh-oh! Got the TSA all up on us now. I am not carrying explosives. This is medicine for treating Inspector Hildibrand's condition. Explosive medicinal components? Error does not compute. It's really quite simple. Inspector Hildibrand was sucked up by Master Poo-Poo's malfunctioning starship, after which it proceeded to drag him thousands of miles away and deposited him here. Ergo, you need to let me pass so I can blow away his brain cobwebs. Error. Logic circuits overloading. Emergency shutdown initiated. You know what? No, we don't have to worry about robots taking over. I was worried before. I am not anymore. Must be nap time. I guess we could just go in. God, that guy. Oh. Hey, Malazan. Heyo. Core, that's a good sized city. Well, there's one sure way of locating the inspector in a place like this. If there's an ongoing case, then that's where he'll be. Let's head to the lively part of town and look into any nefarious incidents, shall we? Do you know which is the lively part? I mean, take your pick, there are people everywhere. True View? And that's in the eastern sector, you say? Right then, let's get to it. There an aetheryte shard around here? Yes. True View. Oh, I should. Sorry, recording. Hildy stuff. What's this guy want? I don't know. I thought that said Fortnite. We live in a world. What, like a crime? Now that you mention it, I did hear about a theft recently. Our city's peaceful, by and large, but anywhere you have a lot of people, incidents like these are bound to occur. Recent troubles? I saw a pair of soldiers mobilizing not moments earlier, responding to a disturbance, it seems. I don't think it was far from here, but I'm a bit hazy on the details. That's not Philemon from Persona. A case, huh? I've heard talk of an odd, squealing creature of some sort, but I don't know if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. Oh, I also heard about that theft. Something was stolen from a nearby tavern, apparently. I got directions to the scene of the crime, so let's head over there together. Oh, we're heading over there now together. Okay. The thief absconded with an aged bottle of spirits, the most expensive one in my establishment. I demand you find this criminal at once. No need to get all hot and bothered. The culprit is right under your nose, says it a gravelly voice, which belongs to Noir Hildibrand. Admit it, punk. You pinched the hooch. You know what? No, I should read him like Decker from Blade Runner. So I read it like Harrison Ford. No. I didn't know what he meant that day. Me? Why would you think? With the supply of souls cut off, folks have a habit of turning... Wow. With the supply of souls cut off, folks with a habit have turned to black market rackets, and luxury goods of dubious provenance is one way of paying the asking price. A top-shelf bottle of juice would make for a fine trade, I'd say. By the by, you know there's a method for identifying contraband souls. Your regulator logs would tell the tale. Don't want to let us check him? Be my guest. I took a gander at the cabinet where the bottle was stored, and the lock showed obvious signs of tampering. Electro-picking tools are awful hard to handle, aren't they? Most amateurs get singed, but you've got scorch marks all over your mitts. Give it up, kid. We've got you dead to rights. After they suspended soul provisions, I couldn't stop worrying about the future. It was a moment of weakness. Save it for the authorities. Take them away, boys. That was Inspector Hildibrand, wasn't it? I don't know, he seemed too effective. He didn't look very gentlemanly, and he didn't sound very gentlemanly. But he has also had multiple personas, so he must still be in shock after the starship's crash landing. A healthy dose of Nashu's delights will put him to rights. Maybe not in such a populated area. Or indoors. I suppose that would be the responsible course of action. Come on, we should hurry along before we lose sight of this ungentlemanly Hildibrand. Hildibrand. Wait. Oh, that's story. Yeah. Just cut through here. Just going through the back alley. Nothing to worry about here. Speaking of things you would only do in a video game and not real life. He walked that away. Was it more of a mosey? Sushi. That's what my ex-wife used to call me. Cold fish. What? He looks like the inspector, but he's a touch old and mopey. "30 years passed inside the dome?" I was about to say that. Then if Inspector Hildibrand was here when it happened, that would put him in his 50s. Wait, what do you mean his 50s? I thought he was in his 30s or something. He must have been living here so long he's forgotten everything about his previous life. Luckily, I have just the thing to jog his memory. Think I wouldn't notice such an obvious tale? I don't know what your game is, but bombs ain't toys. Best put them away before you hurt yourself. Or someone. Yeah, got that backwards, but all the words were there. Like me, I see neither of you are sporting regulators, so I suggest you be more careful with the only lives you've got. Sir, don't you remember us? You're Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, gentleman inspector extraordinaire. I've been called a lot of things, but nothing so insulting as a gentleman. I'm a weathered old fool with too many debts and regrets. Detective Hardboiled. Very impressive. But even with that name and those odd clothes, you might as well be the inspector's older, more wrinkled twin. Hate to break it to you, but you're barking up the wrong tree. You seem awfully fond of those hard-boiled eggs. Yeah, this one's on me. Thanks, dollface. You're a peach. Yeah. Then it's just his shoes there. Oh no, Noir Hildibrand's pretty cool. Whew. That's one way to cure a hangover. You got me good. Maybe we really do have the wrong person. That indestructibility is awfully Mandeville-like, though. Seen a few cases of this twin person phenomenon in the dome. Might be someone who shares the same soul as Hildibrand. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I can see that you are not who I thought you were, and that we need to keep searching. A missing person, is it? If that's the rub, you can leave the sleuthing to me. Oh, we could really use your help. By the sounds of things, this fellow looks a lot like me. What did you say his name was? Hildibrand? I'll find him, don't you worry. I can feel a hunch coming on already. Are we sure that isn't the inspector? I'd like to rush off and do some investigative work on my own, but this city still has my head spinning. I think I'll wait and see if this detective Hardboiled is as good as he seems. Meanwhile, you should get back to whatever it is that famous adventurers do when they're not embroiled in one of our fantastical cases. Okay, is that all that there is right now? I think so. It's just a setup for it. The dairyman had me looking for a needle in a neon-lit haystack. A city with an allergy to sleep. This twin of mine had well and truly lost himself. The trail was colder than the ice at the bottom of my but I could smell it in the air, like the cloying stench of cheap perfume. Conspiracy. Stay tuned for further episodes of Detective Hardboiled. What were these called? The Inconceivably Further Adventures of Hildibrand? Godbert, the inspectors finally set foot upon the Dawn Trail. Get ready for Inconceivably Further Hildibrand Adventures. Oh, look, she said it. She said it. Who knows what his case will be this time? When it happens, whatever happens, you will be there on the scene. Oh, the goblin has a hat. Oh, it has the hat there. And you took his glasses, too. Alright, so yeah, that was the setup. Detective Hardboiled has taken the case of the displaced inspector. So for the moment, we wait to see what he digs up. I'm sure there will be plenty for us to do when the clues start to pour in. And I imagine that's going to be, is it 725? Oh, I can't go there. Alright. Oh, God, I was heading for the story thing. Well, here. That is going to be the end of that, then. Yeah, they're pushing out these, patches a lot sooner than normal because they're also doing the graphical updates with them. So we're getting this like way ahead of when we normally would. I would imagine that, hey strawberry syrup, they're going to get longer as we go. Because usually it's 2, maybe 3 quests per update. But yeah, that was just a setup for it. Wait, do I have any things to trade at the Arcadian thing? No. Okay. Where's a mender? I need to fix my stuff while I'm thinking about it. Wait, that was a pretty cool planisphere that guy had. Hold on. Okay, I didn't really have to fix my stuff. What was this? Stargazer? That's cool. Where do you get that? Hold on, I gotta see. It doesn't glow, but it's pretty cool. Stargazer. Oh, it's the credendum weapon from level 660. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I hadn't seen that. Alright. That's the end of the inspector for now. Stay tuned, true believer. And we'll do the new Hildibrand as it comes out. I ran Juno on my own. I will go back and redo it to record, though. I'll do the New Game Plus to redo it. And yeah, Doom Eternal, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, and we'll work out some other stuff, but I would like to just do some recordy bits. So until then, thank you for joining. I look forward to seeing you next time. I hope you have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will see you again.